OTF Glover.
Deal. DM Blek in the cab. Mash together. Diesel in my bloodstream, nightlight flash. East Coast soul, but we run that map fast. Reefer humming low while the miles stack tight. Tires hitting black top like a payday night. Snow on the windshield, thick on sight. Mountain stove curves, but we lean just right. Truck stop, legends move quiet in the grind. Road story heavy on a trucker's mind. Let's go.
Welcome to OTF Global Podcast. We back on the road again. I'm here with my man DL. You know, I'm your host, Blek. Hey, DL, what's up, man? Where you at? Where you going?
Man, I'm headed to Edwardsville, Illinois. I'm rolling through Kentucky,
Okay.
the home of the greatest. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell you something, man. I've been through a lot of cities, as I know you have. Man, I thought Chicago was a beautiful town, man, but Louisville, I got to take my hat off to them, man. Coming through here at night, man, it's so beautiful, boy. It ain't even funny, man.
Isn't it always just like surprising when you go through certain places you just never thought of, because it's not they're rarely talked about. You know, you find these places out here on the road and they end up being places like what I never knew. You know?
That's it.
You know,
And I'll tell you something else that's surprising. I just entered into Indiana, right?
Uh-huh.
And they got this brime out on the road, man. You know what that means?
Shit, they got that what on the road?
The brime. You know
What's
that that's like it's like a pre-treatment to the roads before.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't even want to say the word. You feel me?
Stuff we don't want to see or hear.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
You know.
But yeah, man, we got an interesting show today, and we're gonna get into it. Oh, and let me say this. I want to thank all the listeners thus far, because the podcast is taking off pretty fairly well, and I'm like, wow, because I've done several podcasts, as you know, my host DL knows. I've done several podcasts before, but this one is pretty much it's like it's surpassing them as growth, I can say. So I want to thank all those listeners that's rocking with us so far. We got plenty in store and plenty more to come. Check out the YouTube page. That's at OTF Global on YouTube. So you'll be able to catch the podcast on there as well shortly, as soon as I get some things figured out. But we have other other content that's going to be posted on there. So, but yeah, I just wanted to send that out to all the listeners and soon to be viewers. Yep.
Yes. I quadruple that, man. Thank you all for your listening. Do some commenting, man. We want this to be interactive.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When we say go ahead and post it downstairs, we mean the comment section. So
Yeah. That's
go ahead,
right.
go ahead downstairs with your comments, and because we definitely wanted to be interactive. Good, bad, and ugly. It's all engagement. Again,
That's right.
we don't have all the answers. So, and again, this is our journey. So the thing about me and DL is we not new to life, but we new to trucking. So we can be standing to be corrected, and sometimes, or just or sometimes just guided into the right direction with some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So that's where we at with it. We both kind of discussed it already. Like we have these discussions off air about trucking and about we get it. We both new at this, and we just going on for the journey. It's been, what I will say this has definitely been eye opening. I didn't expect a lot of things, but it has definitely I've grown to love it thus far. I mean, just like anything, you live long enough, you'll recognize, you know, everything that you get into is going to have its ups and downs. It's going to have its good days and bad days. And trust me, it's no different with trucking. When days are good, it seems like, oh yeah, this is a beautiful day today, man. I actually enjoy doing this today. But it's got some days where you just be like, man, I don't know. But it's not enough to make you want to stop doing it. It's just like,
It's a brain teaser for sure.
yeah, some days this shit will beat you up. I say that.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
Cause we both went out last night, kind of fairly early. Cause you said you shut it down around 6. I was in my bunk about 7. So
yeah,
that's early for me.
I was literally, I was snoozing by 6 o'clock, man. I was snoozing. I shut down probably around, I don't know, around 1 or 2 o'clock in the evening, and I was dead tired, man. Had been driving since about 4:30 that morning, yesterday morning, and look, like you said, Blake, for real, there's some good days and there's some bad days in trucking, man, and you got to take the bitter with the sweet. And I will say for me too, all in all, I love it, man. It's a whole new addiction for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
I love it, man. And it is what it is. You meet some interesting people out there. And you know what? I pray that we could get us a super trucker in the comment section, man, to be talking all that talk, because I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? I'm not in my feelings. I don't get in my feelings like that about stuff like that.
And also, with that being said, we're also looking for truckers to come on to be guests on our podcast. And it's not going to be all about trucking, because if you've been listening to us, we talk about trucking, but please believe this more so is about culture, society, whatever's going on. So we like to talk about it all. But it's just the trucking aspect is just tying it in. And also to let you guys know, we are doing our show as we're on the actual road. We're not parked nowhere. We're not. Every time you hear a recording, I would say about 90% of the time we're both driving. We're just recording it through the phone conversation. So just to let you guys know that this is how we're doing it. So basically, when things are happening in real time, and hopefully nothing dramatic happens, we're catching the we could pretty much commentate on what's happening in the road in real time. So you might hear us start cussing one of you motherfuckers out because jumping in front of my truck, but hopefully not. Just saying, But I wanted to do something different. I wanted to say a rolling like this is a rolling podcast. I'm sorry, a rolling podcast. I wanted to do something that, because we talk on the phone anyway, so why not just record it and make it a podcast? So, but with a little bit more structure. So that's all it is. But
yeah,
I will say unofficially, this podcast is brought to you by Bang, Bang Energy Drink. Unofficial. And Ghost, right?
Bang and Ghost, man. I might reach out to him, man, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Both of them have kept me alive, man. In real talk. Talk, man. Because I wake up. I'm an old head, right? So I wake up like wee hours of the morning, man. I wake up. It's nothing for me to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, start driving at 3. But around 3:30, 3:45, I can get a little weary, just looking at the night. And I drink me a Bang or a Ghost, man. I'm good to go. And it's caffeine. The caffeine is good, man. I had to learn how to drink it. I was popping about 2 of them joints a day, man. It kept me wired all day. So,
and I told you that's a no.
yeah.
But to this credit, the reason why you're doing it because they taste good. That's what it
tastes
down.
Good. There's no real aftertaste, man. There's no.
Hold on, dear. We ain't getting paid to advertise these motherfuckers yet.
Good point.
Not yet. Just understand. It's keeping us rolling. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
That might be the slogan for it. Bang Energy. It's keeping us rolling.
Roller. Yeah, that's roller.
All right. Anyway, but how the weather is where you are?
Right now, it's a balmy 31 degrees. I'm in Indiana. What's this? Georgetown, Indiana. And so I would think it's cold out here, but we'll see. I hopefully I ain't
Now,
gotta stop here.
now we always get it. It's always a pivot. Somewhere near in the show, my brother will say something, and I'll be like, okay, because I know he knows some shit. Like, this is the thing, y'all gotta understand. He knows some shit. So when you say Georgetown, Indiana, you know what it make me think about, right?
Yeah, go ahead, go for it. Go.
I'm just saying hometown, DC, Georgetown.
Deep-
And I know you know a little bit of history about, like, just about DC in itself. This man is a walking historian, y'all, if y'all didn't know. I'm trying to tell you. But Georgetown. Now, what can you tell me about Georgetown? Because now I wonder if they're related in any type of way. Is that the same Georgetown? Are they named after the same, or is Georgetown?
So the original Georgetown that I'm aware of is DC. I'm gonna talk about that. I don't know about these other Georgetowns. You know, there's a Georgetown in South Carolina that's historical as well. But the Georgetown in DC, man. First of all, let me give homage to the great P.D. Green, man. That's where he's from. He came out of Georgetown in D.C. Originally, Georgetown was its own separate city.
Real
Go
quick.
ahead.
I'm gonna let you go because it's own separate city. We're gonna come back right back to that. But for those who don't know, man, this is the reason why I love podcasts, love radio, is because of what the man he just mentioned is P.D. Green. It's a great movie. Biography.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle stars in it with Taraji P. Henson. It's called Talk to Me. If you've never seen it, go watch it. You'll understand P.D. Green. Then you'll understand why two other brothers, myself and DL from DC, is potentially doing, podcast / radio. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Separate city.
Real talk. So Georgetown was a separate city. DC was really more like a county. It was made up of 3 separate cities, man. You had Georgetown, you had Federal City, and you had Arlington City. And those were actual chartered cities. You know what I mean? Georgetown was an all-black community, man. It was all black city. And when the slaves left Virginia, man, they migrated into Georgetown, and that's where they settled. That's where they set up. Now, you would not know that going to Georgetown that day, or even when I was younger. Georgetown was somewhat vanilla. It was like chocolate ice cream, but it had a lot of vanilla icing on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was a shanty town. Yeah, it was a shanty town because it was built on the river. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the tidbit of information about Georgetown that most people don't know. Most people don't know. You know, the oldest black church in DC, man, maybe in the country, I'm not sure. No, not in the country, but definitely in DC, is in Georgetown. You know, the movie The Exorcist was filmed in Georgetown. You know, and you had, like I said, you had the great P.D. Green come out of Georgetown, man. He put Georgetown really on the map in a lot of people's minds because he kept it 1,000. You know, we talk about keeping it 100. He kept it 1,000. You know, and he started his radio career in Lorton Penitentiary.
Yeah, Petey was too raw for him, man.
Yeah, he really was.
He was too raw for him.
Yeah,
too raw, too real. And Petey was during the time of Richard Pryor, Dick Gregory, other comedians that was doing what, like in the 80s.
Yeah, man. Yeah, real talk. He went on the you know, if you know anything about comedy, you know, back in the day, in order to get that seal of approval from America, you had to go on the Johnny Carson show. You know, and he went on the Johnny Carson show. You know, his manager at the time, Dewey Hughes, God rest his soul, he was the owner of WOL Radio with Kathy Hughes.
That's Kathy Hughes' husband, right?
That's Kathy Hughes. Yeah, her ex-husband. They divorced.
Right.
And but he went on there, man, and he went out into the audience. You know, he came out the curtain and he looked around. He wasn't expecting to see so many white folks, man. And he looked at it, and they were standing there. He was laughing because he was just like in a daze for a second. And he made this statement right here, man. He said, Y'all can laugh if you want to, but ain't a damn thing funny. I ain't got nothing to tell you all. My jokes are for my people. And he turned and walked off the stage, man. That's how real he was, man. He kept it 100. Dewey was livid. Dewey was livid, man. He was livid. Like, what the hell? I want to probably do.
Yeah, because he probably looking at a talent like PD Green, like, don't you know what this could do for you? But you have these, certain people that they're gonna look at the opportunity and maybe understand it, but
yeah,
realize like I'm not. Back in the day, what we used to call sellouts, he wasn't gonna sell out
at all. At all,
he wasn't gonna sell out. So a lot of people now these days they jump for opportunities like that, like just to be in front of a different audience or quote unquote bigger audience.
Right.
So they feel that certain people's perspectives of them hold more validity than their own people. Yeah. So they go for that.
Yeah.
And it's not really a knock on it, but at the same time, if it causes you to compromise who you are, then yeah, you a sellout.
Yeah. That's right.
Point blank.
That's a fact. But let me say this too, man. Let me shout out my neighborhood I grew up in, man. North Michigan Park, Washington, D.C. That's where Petey Green's funeral was, man. It was held on Michigan Avenue. Can't think of the name of the church right now. I know a lot of my homies go to that church, went to that church.
Was it Queen? It wasn't Queen's.
It was in Queen's Chapel.
Queen's Chapel? Okay.
Yeah, but that's not the name of the church. But it was right there at Queen's, right? It was on the D.C. line. You cross over into Queen's Chapel, Maryland. Gotcha. And for all you all that old heads that be hanging down at Mid-Atlantic Seafood, what's up? That's our little homie spot, man. That's what we go, to break bread and whatnot, right? But yeah, man. So like I said, man, if you're ever in that area, that's a historic church, man. Not just because of Petey Green, man, but because of the things they've done in the community, things that they do in the community,
Yeah.
So we probably need to do a podcast on the historic neighborhoods, man, because Michigan Park was one of the first Black civic associations set up in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, well, we might as well talk about it. Go ahead. Like, we here.
Yeah. Civic Association North Michigan Park, if I'm not mistaken, was set up in 1951. And, that's kind of historic, man, because that area was traditionally white at one time, man. Then our people started moving in there, man. We started taking pride because if you ever been to Michigan Park, it's not the hood, but it has the mentality of the hood. But we don't look like the hood. And back in the day, man, when we would do wrong, them old heads wasn't having that shit. Man,
that's pretty much
somebody else's name.
Yeah, that's pretty much like Uptown anyway, though. Uptown has always had. Uptown definitely has, to me, like of the city, the best flavor. What I mean by that is especially from when I was coming up, and I can remember, like, niggas was hood. Like, you had Riggs Park, you had, Taylor, you had all.
You mentioned Riggs Park, didn't you, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You say Riggs Park.
Yeah,
hey, don't get it wrong. Riggs Park was our rival because we was next door to each other.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, of course. But I'm saying that to say, everyone they carried themselves different in other parts of the city.
Real
what I mean?
Real tough.
And especially next to PG County women, Uptown had the women. Like, I don't care what nobody say.
Hold on.
Go talk. Go argue with your mama. But PG County, pretty girl county, and Uptown and Uptown women.
No, motherfucker. No, let me tell you a secret.
Oh, here we go.
Look at here, man. Let's just keep it real. The DMV.
Oh yeah, as a whole.
Hold on.
I'm talking about from what we know.
No. I'm with you. Just bear with me for a second. The DMV, the District, Maryland, Virginia, is in that order for a fucking reason.
Oh my God.
The district girls come first.
Hell,
you homegirls,
everybody know.
And raised in DC come first.
No.
Then PG County.
No,
come on, man. Because the girls in DC in PG County, the history. What's the history of PG County? They moved from DC into
Of
PG.
course, the parents did. See, this the thing is, we already know the drug dealer fathers got with the fly mothers of Uptown and they moved to fucking PG. That's what happened.
Yes, sir. That's what happened. That's real talk.
That's what happened. And they created beautiful ass women.
They did. They did.
PG County stands for Pretty Girl County for a reason, and that's all over the map. People in other states and other cities know PG County for Pretty Girl County. Come on, man. We all know that. We all know.
Dog. See, that's where that pretty boy shit come in, motherfucker.
Look,
let's just keep it real, nigga. Let's keep it real, Noggle. Motherfucker, let me tell you the secret. Motherfuckers used to come from all over the world to DC to see the pretty girls, motherfucker. Let's just keep it real. That's why we beef with Baltimore so hard, man. Baltimore, now I got some people live in Baltimore, man. They good people, man. They my people. I love them dearly. But you know, we always beef with Baltimore because Baltimore thought they had it that over DC girls. Nah,
real quick
PG
though,
County, that's my heart. I love PG County. I love PG County. I got people who live in PG County. I love them. But DC girls, man, my homies, man, nah, dog. I ain't gonna get to them.
You're talking about your generation. Let's get that straight.
Oh shit.
So we're talking about modern times anyway. But anyway,
drop it in the comment downstairs.
Yeah, put it downstairs. Put it downstairs. But I will say what you just said. I've never understood the beef between Baltimore and DC because I'm looking at it. When I lived in Baltimore, I was like, damn, everybody up here, they pretty cool. Well, at least with me, everybody was pretty cool. It was never no thing. Like when they found out where I was from, it was just like whatever, you know. It was cool. I lived there for 3 years, so
yeah.
Baltimore was pretty cool though.
That Baltimore rivalry with DC, man, goes way back, man. I mean, it's deep. Back in the 70s, I wouldn't fuck with nobody from Baltimore.
Yeah,
hands down, would not.
Now I remember. Look, I remember when I was in 4th Street Group Home, right? If those that's in DC,
I know about 4th Street.
Yeah, those in DC. If you know you know about Sasha Bruce, you know about 4th Street Group Home. So I was in 4th Street Group Home, right? And they took us on the trip up to Baltimore. This is when the harbor really first started. I don't know if it was like when it first opened, but I remember this is when
I think it was Fomate hooked it up.
Yeah, I think this is like when ESPN had a restaurant or something.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, so I'm not tripping. ESPN had a restaurant at the harbor, and it was a few other things I remember.
Phillips Chesapeake Steakhouse.
Yeah, Phillips was definitely there at that time. Yeah, Phillips was there.
Yeah.
So, man, I just remember it was maybe like 6 or 7 of us guys from the group home, and we maybe was like around 14, 15 years old at that time. Maybe around that time. But man, we went through there, and I didn't know what the issue was. I just remember us walking through that. I guess it was like a mall or something, and we was on the escalator. Next thing you know, I seen about 50 motherfuckers from Baltimore. They surrounded us, but we looking at them like what's up, like. But they to be honest, and I'm gonna be real, they backed down. I'm not even saying like we was on some tough guy shit. They backed down. I guess they seen we wasn't gonna play with them. But they definitely
y'all had that
yeah. And these little niggas had goals in their mouth, everything. I was like, these little niggas look weird. But this like 94, 93, 94 around that time. But
more Bamas.
but I will say this though, like they definitely outnumbered our ass, and I was just like, man, I hope that God nothing go down in this drink, cause
let me tell you,
it was too many.
Let me tell you something. It was that, and that's the way Baltimore rolled. They believe in jumping niggas, man. And back in the day, man, you know, Baltimore niggas really had. Okay, this is gonna sound a little disrespectful, but keep in mind this is from my generation. Baltimore niggas had Kool-Aid in their motherfucking veins, man. That's the way we figured, you know, because if 2 niggas go to Baltimore, man, it'll be about 10 niggas trying to jump them. You know what I mean? Especially when in the hood. The other thing is they got their bags from niggas in DC. Let's keep it real. And then there was a lot of, you know, niggas, you know how DC niggas is. If they figure you soft, they gonna take your shit, and that's what happened. We took a lot of this shit, and then they started playing that motherfucking nasty ass, funky ass house music. Man, I hate that shit.
House music versus go-go.
Right, they playing that house music shit, and you know DC go-go, that DC brand of funk. It was hitting and holding. They was talking shit about it, man. I remember we went up there. Chuck Brown, I was working for Chuck at the time, man. We went up there to a spot, man. We was playing up there, man. And them niggas actually, they actually tried to boo Chuck, man, when Chuck did the wind them up thing. And so, we wasn't having that shit. Fuck that. We turned that motherfucker out, boy. You would have thought it was a black hole or something up in that joint. Chuck jumped off stage, man, started throwing them hands. A lot of people don't know, man. Chuck could throw down. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
Chuck could scrapple with the rest of us. You know what I mean? And so that DC Baltimore thing go way back, man. But it's a lot better now than it used to be.
They don't call it go-go swing for nothing, huh?
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot better now, man. Thank God for that. You know, the youngins are kind of easing that shit out.
Yeah, to be honest, the only thing DC niggas and Baltimore niggas beef about now is who came out with New Balance first. And we will say we had New Balance before y'all motherfuckers.
First. Oh, for sure. For sure.
That's the only thing it is.
Let me shout out this spot in Baltimore too, man. That's my spot. It's called Lexington Market, man.
Oh yeah, everybody know about Lexington Market.
You know what I'm saying? It's an old school market, man. They got plenty of food up that motherfucker. Don't get it twisted.
I think the last time I was in
at the Wharf. The Wharf is the oldest fish market, open air fish market on the Eastern Seaboard by far. Google it. Check it out. That's in DC. Anyway, Lexington Market is like, I don't know. It's like that spot where I go. I give me a cold turkey sandwich, man. That's my spot.
That's the spot when you go up in there. It's like it's real tight in there, but it's got like little counters all the way around.
Yeah,
yeah,
kind of like Oak Street Market used to be.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I definitely been. Yeah, so I definitely been in there and got me. They say go in there and get is it a fish basket? I think I got a fish basket.
Oh my God, yes, you can get a fish basket if you like motherfucking clams. They had the clams big as your back.
And they got this drink. They got this drink called like a mix. What is it called? Like a triple mix or some shit.
Oh, here we go with that shit.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck. Listen.
Shit. I don't
know.
Like no
mix, nigga, mix.
Oh, mix. Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know what it is, but that's
you talking about that fruit punch joint.
Yeah, it's something they drink.
Yeah, that's the shit. Yeah. I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, that shit is the shit.
I was out there chilling one day, and they was like, man, I said, man, I'm hungry as shit. My man said, man, go get the fish basket, yo. I said, the fish basket? He said, man, I'm telling you, get the fish basket, yo. So I go up in there, I get the fish basket. He said, oh, you gotta get the drink. You gotta get the mix. I think he called it the mix, the triple mix or something. I said, all right, let me get that. I'm going because he's from Baltimore. So I'm like, let me get that. Cause I said I want to do the Baltimore thing while I'm here. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Boom! I got that shit. We cracked that shit right on the sidewalk. Started eating that shit. I said, hold up. And look, it good as a motherfucker.
Let me tell y'all this too. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I will. Hold on. And Baltimore got the seafood. I will say that they definitely got the seafood,
without a doubt. Baltimore got the seafood. They don't beat the old Wharf. The Wharf ain't like it used to be, but they probably could beat it now. They could beat the Wharf now, but because
the Wharf now done became like what'd you say, vanilla? It done became vanilla.
It really has, man. It broke my heart because they was the oldest open air seafood market on the Eastern Seaboard, and they just eradicated.
Who was the main drink niggas to get crashed from? Captain
White's. Captain White's.
They done moved to
out the hill, yeah. And they rolling over there too. They rolling over there.
And they was rolling from day one. Because you gotta
day one, man.
But you gotta realize though, motherfuckers was coming from out Maryland anyway to go to the Wharf to get the crabs any fucking way.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. And that was the Sunday spot.
It's right across the street. So niggas from DC, they just come over there to get in there. It's right across the street for real. So
exactly. But let me say this real quick, man. I'm gonna shout out Baltimore too. I know most of y'all probably heard or seen The Wire. Hell of a program, man. Hell of a program.
That's one of the best shows ever.
Realistic shit. Yeah, one of the best shows ever. But prior to The Wire, there was this brother named Charles Dutton, man, that produced this show called The Corner.
Oh yeah,
Ever
Corner.
get a chance to see The Corner? Check out The Corner, man. That's real talk. And Charles Dutton from Baltimore, man. I take my hat off to that brother, man.
The dude that it was about, the family that was about, the young kid, the actual kid that it was about, he actually had a role in The Wire.
He actually had a role in The Wire. The chick that The Wire, the chick that played the character that played his mom, I got to meet her, man, and we was in I'm gonna just say a meeting.
Gotcha.
It was really a convention, and I got a chance to meet her, man, and she was real good people, man. She actually played in The Corner, man. She played a security guard at a rehabilitation facility, man. Her and the dude that played the bishop in the movie, man. He's the one that actually did the movie The Wire about, because he was the one that set up the paging codes. If you remember the paging codes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when we used to use pages, man, we used to have codes, and that came from him, basically. You know, so anyway, shout out to Baltimore for that, man. You know how we do it, dog. If we can tear them down, we can build them up too.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. There you go. It's all love. I trust me. It's all love. They know.
Yeah.
They know.
yeah. Real talk.
But
man.
But speaking of that, because we always make pivots in the show.
For sure.
Since we're talking about The Wire, now we got to give. We know The Wire's in there, but some of the greatest TV shows that I can So The Wire is one. I'm gonna give you my Rushmore. You know we always do Rushmores on here, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my Rushmore. So The Wire is one. I don't know where it really sits at, but let me see once the dust settles. But The Sopranos got to be up there, because I remember during that era, man. TV, it was nothing like The Sopranos and The Wire during that time. HBO had it locked. Just with those two shows.
Yeah, they was on lock. Yeah,
they had it on lock. But then,
The Sopranos was on Showtime, I think.
Nah. Trust me.
It's on HBO. Okay.
Trust me. I know it's on HBO.
I digress.
Trust me. I know that for 100% fact.
Bet.
HBO
I'm not gonna even challenge that.
HBO had that shit on lock Sopranos, The Wire. So now we bring it up a little bit more up to speed, man. Breaking Bad gotta be in there.
Yes, sir.
TV, man. See what I like.
Let me ask you a question before I do mine. Are we talking series or shows? Period.
It doesn't. Whatever you feel. Series, shows.
Okay. All right.
And the reason why I say these shows so far, is I like story development and character development. You see what I'm saying? So meaning if you have that, you pretty much have a well-written show.
For sure.
So,
and this nigga's a writer, y'all, just so you know. You know what the fuck he talking about.
I write, I do a little bit something. Y'all gonna start seeing it very soon. But the characters are so they're well written. You seen like the things that Tony Soprano was going through. You seen the things that certain characters in The Wire was going through. So, and then Breaking Bad, you seen the different things that those two Walter White was going through, cancer treatment. An ex-teacher that turned to a drug lord. And then Kingpin turns to a drug lord. So when you see those things and you see like even within the acting, they had to act. Meaning even with Tony Soprano, he had to pretend like he wasn't even going to go to no goddamn therapist. He had to act even within his role. You see what I'm saying? So where they gotta kind of be a different person in different situations, because he was a father, and for the longest time, I'm talking about Tony Soprano, he was trying to hide his street shit from his kids as they got old. You know what I'm saying? So he had to almost pretend like he was this guy who ran a goddamn garbage company. But his kids, of course, like they caught on. They started to figure out and understand. But
so who else is on your Mount Rushmore?
That's what I'm trying to get to. So we got you got Breaking Bad, The Sopranos,
Oh, well, you got The Wire, The Sopranos, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and I got one more. Let me see, one more. And I know y'all probably saying, "Oh, his shit is like street shit, drug shit, gang shit." Nah, I just like they was good shows.
Yeah.
But so let me try to throw another one in there. The great show. Great show. Because it's a lot of them that just come to mind.
Mm-hmm.
But well written show. I want to say, damn. All right, let me go ahead and throw in. Let me go ahead and throw in. This gonna be a fucking curveball like a motherfucker. Like it's so different. But the Cosby Show. I gotta throw the Cosby Show in there. I gotta
Okay.
throw that in there.
Okay.
Because it is, like that's my own person. Don't look comment section. Don't cuss me out. Cause like, how the hell he gonna say all these? Then he gonna talk about yeah.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that. I support it wholeheartedly. So that was yours.
Yup.
Okay.
Now, I will say this.
Uh-huh.
What DL was about to say, he like not only is he a history buff, this motherfucker knows some shows, he knows some movies, he knows that entertainment shit. Like he knows when it comes down to like, oh yeah, gotta go watch this. Haven't stared me wrong yet. So well, go ahead. What's yours?
Okay, so by far, I'm gonna go with The Corner. By far. Number 2.
Okay. I seen it.
I gotta
It
agree
is
with
good.
you on The Wire. I gotta agree with you with The Wire. Number 3, I gotta agree with The Sopranos. Number 4, I feel you on the Cosby Show. I understand, but that was an old school show called Rock.
Oh yeah, I remember Rock. No one can never forget when Rock went up to the drug dealer.
Who was from DC. That actor, man, I'm gonna tell you something, and
Clifton
he not gonna
Powell.
get his credit. Clifton Powell, I know
Clifton
personally. I know him personally, man. And for those of y'all that don't know, his nephew and I
Hold on,
grew up
real quick.
together.
For those who don't know who Clifton Powell is, we talk about.
I know. That's
Hold
gonna be in my explanation.
all right,
That's
go
gonna
ahead,
be in my explanation.
go ahead.
Don't steal it.
I ain't gonna steal your thunder. Go ahead.
My man. So Clifton Powell, like I said, his family grew up in North Michigan Park. His sister grew up in North Michigan Park with her children. I grew up with her children. Her oldest son, man, is a sports commentator by the name of James Brown, very popular. He did NFL Sunday. He did a lot of shit. James Brown from DC. That's Clifton Powell's nephew. Okay.
Oh shit.
And his younger brothers, Everett Brown, God rest his soul, maybe he rest in peace, man. Him and my brother, just older than me, were great friends, man. And Everett also played a mean bass guitar. He played for a group called the Brooklyn Highlights out of North Michigan Park and Brooklyn sections of Northeast DC. Anyway, Clifton, man, one of his first roles was on Rock. And Clifton is a method actor, man. He played Big Pinky in Friday, man. And he did some other roles, man, and people be hating on him because of some of the roles he chose, man. Like,
you wanna know one of his favorite roles for me?
What?
Is I forgot his name in it though. But damn, no, I know his name. What was his name in the movie?
Don't say it, Ray. Don't.
Nah. It's on the tip of my tongue. Nah, this is from Dead President. This is from Dead President.
Oh shit. Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that shit.
Dead President.
But yeah. He played, he's a method actor, man. He's a character actor, man, which means he develops characters, man. He went to the same type of he came up in that same acting vernacular as Denzel Washington, what's her name? Lynn Whitfield. These people, man, that played real lives. And so he did a part in a movie that was produced by T.D. Jakes called Woman Thou Art Loose. And I think he played a child molester or something, man. You know, people actually hated on him, man, as if him, the actor, was actually a child.
That's how you,
Man, he wasn't no motherfucking child molester. That nigga ain't never.
that's
And
how
he
you
come up
know.
now, check this out. Peep this. That nigga came up in one of the roughest sections in D.C., man. Yeah, he played ball and he hung out in Michigan Park, man. But the nigga lived in Kenilworth,
Okay.
right? And that's where the nigga come up at. That's a rough section, man. And that nigga ain't never been arrested. The nigga ain't never got locked up. The nigga never did no drugs or none of that shit, man. But he play all those kind of roles, man, because he's good at it. He's good at it.
I was
And
gonna say
motherfuckers
that's
be
how
hating
you
on-
know. I was gonna say that's how you know someone plays the fuck out of a role.
Yeah,
When
I'm saying, like,
people hate you because of the role you play.
because of the role you play. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something else, man. My godson, man. Shout out to Duran O'Coley, man. He's on Sisters right now, man. He's playing in season 9 of Sisters. He's playing Sabrina's boyfriend and Sisters right now. Anyway, man, this young guy, he came up on 37th place, Southeast, man. And if you know about 37th, you know that's like Chirac. That's like, you don't fuck around over there in that neighborhood, man. He come up out of that neighborhood, man. God rest his soul to his brother, man. Shout out to DJ Lucas, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. My godson, I am so proud of him, man. He came up and went to Sousa Elementary. Man, this boy is killing the game out there in California, man. Hooked up with Tyler Perry, went back home to Atlanta where he went to school, and he's killing the game in Sisters, man. Y'all check him out when you get a chance. Give these young folks an opportunity, man.
Hell
Like
yeah.
Taraji, that's how she got an opportunity. Her first role was on she played a police officer in a Lifetime series, man. Give these people a chance, man, so they can make that money too.
Man, this is a
That's what I
DC
want to
thing.
say.
Maybe I named this episode this a DC thing because I'm gonna tell you, you got Clifton Powell, your nephew, Taraji. You got who else we just named? PD Green.
Regina.
I'm just saying we just
yeah.
talked about PD Green.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else you
I
said?
can't think of the sister's name. Regina. Man, I can't think of her name.
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall. Yes, that was my mother, my brother's mother-in-law. My sister-in-law's mom was her godmother.
Man, and it's a host of others. Martin Lawrence.
Man,
you got so many people from DC.
Yeah, from the
Dave
DMV, man.
Chappelle, like, man.
You got Tommy Davidson, man. I used to go see Tommy Davidson up at the Ibex. There's another young brother, man. He's a comedian. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. And I saw him take off, man. He did an open mic joint at the Ibex. His name is Tony Woods. Hell of a comedian, man.
Oh, yeah.
Underrated as a motherfucker, but a hell of a comedian, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Him, Tommy Davidson, Dave Chappelle. Come on, man. You got to give it up for DC, man.
Shit, Ted Carpenter from
Ted Carpenter. No, yeah, Ted Carpenter had a damn. That's where he had a comedy club over on University Boulevard in Langley Park, and that's where I got to actually meet and sit and talk to these people right here. Michael Collier. I got to meet Michael Blackston. I got to meet Monique and my main man.
Monique from Baltimore, so.
Yeah, Monique from Baltimore. And I got to meet the GOAT of comedy, one of my GOATs of comedy anyway. And that was Pops. You know,
John Witherspoon.
Coordinate. John Witherspoon. He be leaving coordinating some shit. And I got a chance to sit and talk with him, man. And he's worked with Richard Pryor. He's worked with Robin Williams. He's worked with Robin Harris. He's worked with what's my man name used to write for Richard Pryor?
Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney. Man, just talking to him made the hairs on the back of my fucking neck stand the fuck up. Talk to him without the comedy shit,
man.
Oh man, God rest his soul, man. And he was underrated. He was underrated.
Oh,
so
yeah. Definitely.
yeah, man. Yeah, but okay. So my Mount Rushmore, man. I think I left off with The Rock. I think that was my number 3, or was that my number 4?
Nah, you said
No,
what'd you say first? You said because you said
The Corn.
Soprano. Oh yeah, that was 4 then. Because you said
Yeah, that was 4.
Corner,
Yeah.
The Wire, Sopranos. So you second mine,
And Rock.
then
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The Rock. People don't remember The Rock though. Like I know people don't remember that shit. That was a great show from the
It was a
90s.
sitcom. Yeah,
From the
yeah,
90s,
yeah.
man.
Sitcom from the 90s, man.
That was based in Baltimore.
It was based in Baltimore. That's why I shout out Rock. Well, we call him Rock, man. That was his nickname growing up, was Rock, man. But his name is Charles Dutton, man. And hell of a brother, man. I ain't never had a chance to meet him, man. But his work speaks for itself. And this dude came out of prison into acting, man. He
Yeah.
came out of prison into acting. You know. So when I tell you, man, that
If opportunity, just like P.D. Green came out of prison to do that radio show. Opportunity, man. Sometimes sometimes all people need is opportunity.
Yes, sir. And you know what made Peter Green famous in prison? They talked about it in the movie.
What's that?
The story goes that a Joker climbed up into a water tower and refused to come down. And Peter Green said, I can get him down. So the warden and everybody said, man, how you gonna get him down? The rest of us can't get him down. He said, man, I can get that nigga down from there, man. He said, well, go ahead and try it. And Peter Green went up there and said, man, look here, man. You don't bring your ass from down there, man. I'm going to call your mama, man, and get your mom and your sister and them down here, man. They going to fuck you up. All right, Petey, I'm coming down, man. You ain't got to go there. And nigga came on down. But the key to the story was motherfuckers didn't know Peter Green was the one that talked him into going up there in the first place. Yeah,
Hey.
Green got a book, man, called Laugh If You Want To, but ain't a damn thing. It's the name of the book is Ain't a Damn Thing Funny. Check it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Hey,
Yeah.
thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna get right back at y'all with another episode. We're gonna keep spitting these joints out. You know, as time goes, we're gonna get better and better. So just stick with us, man. This is your boy Blek, and that's my man DL. You know it. This OTF Global Podcast. Y'all stay tuned and y'all stay safe out there on them roads. All right, we out.
Peace.